This is my video on the lock cylinder replacement. I'm redoing this video because a lot of times I've dealt with three that where the little pin broke off. Well, this is how you replace one if the pin is not broken. First, you will need a key. Now, don't ask me how you would possibly replace it without a key. But if it was probably me, I would probably drill the guts out of this and then actually bust the inside to be able to release this pin. That's just me. I don't know if it'll work, but that's a little suggestion. But first, what you're going to do is you're going to take a key. You're going to put it in the ignition. You're going to go to the first selection. Now you see that little pin up there? I'm going to push that down. And then that will release the key. Now this vehicle's in the yard. The steering wheel's already removed. The turning signals, switches and everything for the windshield wipers, they're all removed. So this job's really easy for me. Now when you do use this, or to go to remove this, you might want like a glasses screwdriver, something small to really get a little bit of leverage, push that pin down, and you will have to jiggle the ignition a little bit. Now it might get hung up at the end for where it locks the key in place, or I think it's on the automatics. Basically it's a little hook in there. Once the key gets pulled out so far, then that cylinder wants to kind of lock up, so you jiggle a little more, or you get that little glasses screwdriver in there and you'll pull down this little piece of metal that's in there and pull that down, and then it'll remove the lock cylinder. This one removed real easy. So I got a little wire here to push down on that, and what you're probably going to have to do is you're probably going to have to jiggle your ignition a little bit to get that pin to push down. Let's see here. Now there it is out. The reason why you have to have that put into that I only got one hand now, in that very first selection is because that pin will only go in on that selection. If the key's pushed in, it won't, because it's got to be lined up with that recess. So you get that all relined up and where it's supposed to be, that's it. And then you just push this back in, the pin will lock into place, and then your ignition cylinder will stay in place. So I hope that video helps you out. And like always, comment, rate, subscribe, and check me out on Facebook at Dave's Garage 512.